X1. Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some Terra 0.6.5.3, the brand newest unstable build they just threw out for us today with missiles. And in my last video, which was the first one of this new series, I mentioned that me and the kids might be playing like a relay build. Well, I got one that wants to play and the other one's still kind of grumpy. So with me I got
Rainbow 12.
She's here, she's going to take second turn. So as I'm kind of figuring out what I'm going to build here, I'm going to make kind of use of the Hawkeye stuff a little bit, just because I do like them.
So do I.
Now, how big do I want to make this? What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, let's keep it like that for now. And I'm going to put some wheels on it.
Holy.
Threw me all over the place. So we'll do something like that. Like that. Yeah, we already kind of got an idea what we're going to build, but we might leave it as a surprise. It'll be easy to tell as we get going, but still, it might be fun just to... Whoa, what's going on? Oh, don't tell me. They're not going to work? What the heck? We got freaking hydraulic suspension on this puppy now. Uh-oh, this might not work out so good for us here. What's going on? Pull the cab off. Oh, there's something tarded with them wheels. It's like they're riding a bucking bronco. Yeehaw!
I think we should just do the other one.
We just drive forward, we get the hop at the back. We drive backwards. Oh, we get the whole thing. That's kind of cool. Oh, if we turn and do that, we get a vibrate. That poor little guy be banging his head off the ceiling in that cab.
Yeah, he'll bang his brain off.
Okay, so what else could we maybe try? Because I like these treads.
Yeah.
And they carry quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, like 10 pounds.
And they're fairly good speed, too. Let's see if that helps. No, not a bit. Wants to fall over. So anyway, there's our plan already. Run into a bug. So that sucks a wee bit. Can't even turn on them. Oh, horrible. Let's take that off. Can we get it? Bring that over. Well, there goes that. So, first things, that sucked. Worked way better in my last one. What the hell's different?
Probably because it's in an old one.
I wonder if it's because of the cab. Well, I just had them working a second ago on that other tech in my last video. Whoa!
I got him jumping.
It's a hell of a jump. See if this will work. No, it's still bouncing. Wonder if it's something to do with being so far away. I don't know. So far, I like all the additions, but they haven't really done enough to make it super playable if it's going to be acting like this. Does that help? I don't know how I can still steer with only one tread, but let's try it. We'll go back to the start. Probably everything. Oh, I fell through the floor. Went to the underworld, and I'm back. Okay, do I still got resources? I wonder if they despawned. Oh yeah, they're gone. So it works a little better. Oh no, there goes the jumps. Let's get rid of this for a minute. Don't need that crap in my way.
Picture.
So, yeah, that's when it turns, it likes to jump. So yeah, a little hop hop. So I wonder why my other one didn't do that. What's the problem? So yeah, we can make jumpers. Kind of a little bug, but yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do now. We're going to have to rethink our strategy and use different wheels. Oh well, I'm going to try and get out and away from here again and maybe free up a little bit of this resources all this stuff's using. That's the only downside. All this around is going to use up a ton of extra. Basically, probably use up the same resources of my computer that the old R&D had, except for this isn't moving, I guess, so that might save a lot of it. So I don't know, we'll see.
So Dad, what did they work on?
Everything I explained in the last video.
No, I mean the
I don't know. Well, we got that other little mess cleaned up. I got back out here ways away so we won't have too many drawbacks. And this I want to be the other way. And this is kind of what I started so far, in hopes that it'll work out good for our tech. I'll leave it up to Rainbow 12 if she wants to tell you guys what it is. Oh, that went the wrong way.
Yeah, it's like an animal creature, but we're not saying. And it's a very favorite animal. It's part.
Alright, careful. You say too much, you'll give it away. If you want to keep it secret, you might want to stop.
And it's my dad's and my favorite animal. Not my dad's favorite most of the time.
It's like a collaboration of ideas. We're going to see if we can get them to work together.
Yeah, half of something and half of the other thing is kind of fun.
So right now I'm just making the base of it, we'll call it.
Yep, what is it?
The base.
Of our surprise. For
The tech we're going to build.
Yep, and I already see a little blue.
Yeah, since these crusher wheels finally got fixed, I've been kind of looking for ways to use them. I think this is a good way of doing it. So there, let's see, we get some turning ability still. A little slow, but not too horrible.
Dad, I got an idea.
Yeah.
We could extend the black bars to 5.
And now what I might do, I should have put them to 6 really, because then I could have had these back there like wheelie bars.
Wheelie bars?
Yeah, so he doesn't tip back easy.
You have it upside down.
No, I got the way I want. Actually, maybe I will leave it like that. It's kind of an idea. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to build, I'm going to build a little bit, and then I'm going to pass it off to the next, Rainbow 12, and then she'll build some. And then we're not sure, but Blue Mint Ninja might be in for this too. If he wants to build a bit, maybe he can. Or he can watch, whatever he wants. So, from there I got that. That's kind of the base. I don't know if I want to do the same on the front though.
I was thinking the legs could look like cotton candy.
Well, we'll see. Originally I was going to use treads on this, but like you see in that first little section of this video, it didn't quite work out. So, from here I'm gonna
put some cotton candy.
Gonna concentrate on the building and probably gonna be quiet because this might take a while, so we're gonna speed this up. We'll do all our voiceover later. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Well, as I finish up this base of this tech here, I kind of got a few ideas that I'm kind of maybe like to see happen with this. So really the question is how do the three of us come together and build something that works together and hopefully looks cool and fills our original idea that we wanted to do, which I'm not really supposed to say just yet, because Rainbow 12 in there, the little blue ninja, they want to keep it until the end. So I'm not going to say what we're really up to building just yet. But it seems to be working pretty good. It drives around. It's not too shabby. Couldn't use the tank treads for reasons that are unexplained as to why they are happening. It was bouncing all over the place. So, I'm just going to get this filled in, and then I think I'll pass this off to Rainbow 12, and she'll work on the next part. Saving it, of course, just to be sure. Gotta be careful with these things.
Hi, I'm Rainbow 12. I'm building, as you can see, a leg. So it starts as indigo, then it goes to a different color after 4 layers. And as you can see, I'm thinking of where every block should go. So it'll be perfect as I hope. And then I switched and looked around to make sure everything is staying in a perfect spot. Then I minus the layer because it was the purple, but purple is the same shade as indigo. Then I put it on magenta, 4 layers. And as you can see, the magenta looks pretty good with the indigo.
Isn't that pink?
No, magenta.
Oh.
And so then I put it on some red.
That's orange.
Oh yeah, orange. And then I put it in some stuff to make it look fancy. And then I went into the souvenirs and tried to drop like a few giant lemons that kept falling in on the side. Then I buried it, the whole thing, with all the colors of light blue. Then I tested it just to make sure it would work okay. Then I turned it around and started on the next one. As you can see, I made it a platform this time. I didn't want them to fall on something like deeps. And then I used camping green, 3 layers, because that light blue counts as 1, so I put it on. And camping green looked really good with the magenta on the side. Then I switched it to a lighter shade of green. And then I made a marking. And so that's green. So far you see magenta, indigo, orange, blue, camping green, and light green. And then I had some giant lemons. I put it in the giant lemons to make sure they would go good, because that's what the stuff was in the other leg, because I wanted him to look like he was made out of sugar. So I put it in some giant lemons to make him look like a candy man.
Making them sweet, are you?
Yep.
Right on.
And since I checked, then I started working on the shoes, which I covered in pumpkins on that foot. One foot had pumpkin detective and one shoe had a pumpkin devil. I changed it from, then I put it gray, as you can see. And I measured by just looking at the two, so I knew that would be the last color. Then I thought of what could go in the hole, so I picked it pink. And then I decorated the shoe with pumpkins. And so I also filled in the space. And that's all I have to speak.
Don't you still get the horns in the hat put on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did pretty good on that one. That's a pretty good build there, Rainbow 12.
Thank you, Reaper X.
Right on. Yeah, good job. So in a second we'll get Blue Ninja in here and he can do a little bit of explaining on what he was working on.
I'm Blue Ninja. I'm building my thingy.
That's the crotchal area of our tech, I guess.
Yes, the crotch. And Daddy put guns on my crotch.
No,
Yeah, you did, bobber.
no evidence of that. Hey, what did you build? What are you working on there?
I said, the crazy, yeah! And I did it again.
You're just flying along.
Because that's funny. And I like soccer. I love soccer. I'm building the body, and I thought of not doing that again. Because it makes me crazy. And laugh.
Oh, laughing's good.
Yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to do it one time. This is where I have my mistake. A mistake by dancing. What? A dancing mistake.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Well, I had a mistake. Mistake.
So why did you want to use the orangey color block?
Because I like
it look
it.
Cool?
Yeah.
Right on.
I was going to build 3 up, but I accidentally made 2. I made a mistake. I took some orange out, some little bit of orange, then I refixed it. Now I'm on the chest, and I made a mistake. I added too much orange, and I put the cab in the chest, because it can look cooler. Then Daddy has to hunt for the cab. He said, "Where's my cab?" And I told him, "In the stomach." And it was behind a black one. Daddy took black. I added some lemons in the body, and I made sure they're stuck on the body. And I love it. It's cool. Look, I added lemons in.
Oh, a whole wall of lemons.
And I added some 4 missile shooters to make it look cool. I made it L. And
all those people in the Lemon Kingdom, they'll like that little feature with the lemons inside it.
Yeah, because I really like to be the lemon guy. And I'm about destruction. And I turned around to see the L. Because I got shot!
Yeah, those missiles, they're pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah, because they can shoot 4. And I wanted to add some on there. And added some 2 on the side. And I thought of, when I added the arms in, I was going to open the back. Then I can make a little scrapping base. Make a line out, then they can pick up the resources into the body.
Yeah, that
Then
work.
it can look cool.
There's lots of room on the back of them for something like that later.
Yeah, and I love him. He's called the RoboMutt. RoboMutt.
I guess since you spilled the beans, we'll tell them. I think we ended up calling it CyberMutt.
I like RoboMutt.
RoboMutt's pretty close and pretty good too, isn't it?
And I made the 2 mistakes. And I started putting guns up there.
Just remember, with this game, there's no mistakes. It's just experimenting.
And
So that pretty much wraps up Blue Ninja's turn on building our, now exposed CyberMutt. So next time, pretty sure it's my turn. Well, it come back around to be my turn, and I figured, I'm going to work on the torso instead of adding more guns and that. So I get, the upper torso and shoulders, I guess it would be called. And yeah, I'm just clipping along here. I'm building like a madman. Oop, add an extra. Yeah, I still kind of get a kick out of watching the blocks fly into place that fast. Just looks neat. Yeah, a little test fire. Might have hit the wrong button there. So yeah, this is starting to come along pretty nice. It's looking a lot more like the cyber part. Only time will tell how the mutt part comes into play. I think it'll turn out pretty good though. Rainbow 12, she kind of claimed dibs on getting to make the head, so it should be pretty good. She likes the color blocks. Yeah, right here I'm just making up some shoulders. Put a little rounding to the whole project. Doesn't have to be all square and blocky, does it? At least trying a little bit. Yeah, I wish I could get a better angle and still put them on that fast. I just find having it in line like that is so much easier. I'm not sure. I'd almost even say that the blocks work better when you line up like that, because it's not repositioning the cursor really. It's just moving ahead like a unit instead of ahead, over and up, kinda, or down, whatever it may be. But I don't know, that's just what I kind of think after all the stuff I built and time spent in the R&D and main game. And so yeah, but anyway, back to the build. If you got shoulders, you obviously need a neck, so that's what I'm on to next. Looks like a pretty squarish looking neck. I guess that would be fitting of a cybernetic unit, but doesn't mean that's what I want. So we're just going to tune this up a little bit, and we'll see how we can make it look a little nicer, maybe. Got to readjust. Don't want to miss a spot. End up with a big hole in his neck. So yeah, this is how I'm going to take care of it. Just small little add-on. It makes quite a big difference, I think. See? I like that way better than the straight up and down neck. So now, this is where I started to have a little fun with the guns. So I'll get these kind of rounded up. I figure the miniguns would be a really good thing to have down low. Yeah, it fits. I'm not trying to be weird or anything like that, but it fits. It's out of the way. It'll work good. I can put that, or I can put missiles. What looks better, really? But anyway, here's my other idea. Since I am always telling people to have a good one, I figured, hey, maybe a bit of a smile might be nice. Don't really have enough room to do the face the way I'd like, so it's just going to be a smile, I think. Isn't that the most important part of a smiley face? The actual smile? Well, in this case, same is true. Because this has missiles on it. It makes me smile. The other poor suckers on the other end may not be smiling, but that's not really my concern at that point. Yeah, just kind of round it out with you. Holy crap. That's a lot of missiles. A few more can't hurt, though. I've heard of having things going on under your arm, but that's some pretty powerful armpits. So, what are we up to here? Get some bracketry on there, a couple more miniguns. I'm liking it. Little test fire. Look at that, that's awesome. I like that. Yeah, what am I after? That's about the same as that. I guess we'll just go with black. Figure I'll do in the shoulders a bit, just to help the kids there in their next turns. Might be a little better for them. I know sometimes the shoulders, rounded areas like that, they can be the hardest part of a lot of these like aesthetically pleasing builds. So you gotta help them out, let them see what they can do with it. Then you just go from there. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these rounded out a little better. Hopefully make them look like an actual arm, and see how it goes. And I figure that'd be a good start for the next one who wants next turn, and I think that is Blue Ninja. So if he wants, he can work on the arms, and he's got something to start with. I figure that's kind of a decent thing to do, and also it helps kind of keep it looking the way I maybe think it should be looking. Maybe that's kind of a dick move, but what can you do? I'm willing to let them build whatever they like, but when it's my turn, I'm going to build exactly what I like. even though it may force them to build a certain way a little bit. I'm just gonna even these up and kind of get it going in the right direction, which happens to be down. Yeah, that looks about even. Yeah, get this all filled in and we'll be golden. Not like the girls either. No golden girls. Yeah. It's starting to look like arms already. So, a little more here and there. I'm not too sure what else I might want to get up to. Yeah, that does seem about right. Put some more missiles in. Can you really have too many missiles? If my computer blows up, starts on fire because I've just shot off 1,000 missiles, that might be too many. But up until that point, I don't believe that's possible to have too many. They're just too damn cool. So, we had a little switch in the turn rotation. Next, we'll have Blue Ninja up again, and we'll see what he gets to work on. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be cool.
I'm Blue Ninja. I forgot to hit recording button, but I was gonna finish this shield arm, but my time's up. But I like it.
But build while you're talking. Explain what you built.
I'm building the shield now, 'cause it's cool, and I like shields. Really good, and I like knights. This is my knight arm I built.
What else did you build already, though, that people didn't see?
My big arm.
Oh,
The big weapon is on the other arm.
Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah.
Big weapon. I was going to finish the tunnel with these.
Work on your shield, right? The only thing done in time.
Huh? I was going to finish up here.
Well, what did you build already?
The shield.
Oh, you were building the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
I was going to add another go here. Now it's my turn over. It's Daddy's turn.
Well, we'll see if Rainbow 12 wants to turn. And so that was some pretty good building there, Blue Ninja. Right on. We got a nice big shield. We got a good start on an arm. I think you did a mighty fine job on that one.
Daddy, I was going to build up, then over the missiles.
We'll figure something out. Don't worry. I got an idea if I get to that part for my turn. It'll be me.
You can build one layer up behind the shield, the big missile. Hi, I'm Rainbow 12 again. And so, as you can see, I was going to use some Jack's eyeballs. It's also in the section with the giant lemon that I put in the legs. And as always, I thought it would look cute, but after I saw it on the face, it kind of looked a little funny. So I took off the one that was going to go in that spot, and then I replaced it with a color block that you'll find out in a bit. And then it went all down the body like coolness. Then I put the one eye on the back. And I decided, what do cyborgs have for an eye? Then I choose red. Then I did some crafting experiments. I did a bit of crafting.
That's not exactly what crafting means in this game. You were building.
Yeah, I was building some stuff. And as you see, I used flesh tone, one of the newest colors in the color blocks, part of the special blocks. And so, as you see, it's getting all done on that. And I'm using like some special block. See, I'm putting in some flesh tone, then I'm putting in a beam so it'll keep it perfectly on both sides of the head. And I do that one specific flesh tone on the whole head. And as you see, I'm a little bit of looking at seeing, I was thinking what would look good with the head. So I got some flesh tone. I did kind of 2 layers for the whole head. Then I put it on the the cover, which will not, then you will think it's just a hollow head, which only has, like, it is hollow, like the body and stuff.
And the chest.
Yeah, and the chest. And so, this is the bestest tech that we made.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Rainbow 12 stopped recording before her ears were finished. And I just didn't think it was worth recording me building a tail, a stabilizer tail. Yes, it was going to tip back and stop it. It was acting bad without it. The heels of the feet are catching on the ground. But as you can see, it's got some firepower. Look at that. Boom goes that bomb. So now it looks like, oh, poor Jamie on the card there. He's going to take a whooping here for a little bit. Just opening up the mouth hole on him. Gee. That's kind of a mean target. Squared it right out though. So those missiles, they must have a pretty tight grouping at enough distance. So after a long day of building here, we got a pretty good tech. And while you just check out this last little bit of creativity we had, I'd just like to ask you that you do keep in mind that if you like what you saw, throw the likes around, subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest videos I have to offer that may interest you, or jump down into the comments, even if it's just to say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Your support is always appreciated. I do thank you for all the support I've got and will hopefully get. So until next time, everybody,
Bye.
have a good one. Bye.